everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Atheist Experience. It's Sunday, June 6, 2010. I'm Matt Dillon. Joining me this week, Martin Wagner. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How you been?
Busy, quite busy.
Yes.
But, yeah, good busy.
We are not going to raise any kind of crazy topic or anything at all. We're going to go almost straight to calls. I'm just going to get the announcements out of the way as quickly as possible. This is a live public access television program sponsored by the Atheist Community of Austin. For more information about the ACA, you can visit our website, www.atheist-community.org. There you'll find a frequently asked question page along with a calendar of events and information about special events like our upcoming Bat Cruise, which I'll touch on in just a minute. The ACA is a nonprofit educational organization promoting positive atheism and the separation of church and state. We have weekly meetings every Sunday at Romeo's on Barton Springs Road, except for the first Sunday of the month when we host our lecture series. That was this morning, where we had Doyle Duke, author of this book, The Amazing Deception, A Critical Analysis of Christianity, come and talk to us this morning and answer some questions. I had a good time. We did put that lecture on the first Sunday of every month. The second Sunday is a board meeting at Romeo's. In addition to this program or the various other events we have going, including Atheist Happy Hour every Thursday at the Dog and Duck beginning at around 7 o'clock. The ACA also sponsors a bi-weekly internet audio podcast called The Nonprofits. For more information about that, you can go to nonprofitsradio.com. That's P-R-O-P-H-E-T-S. And yes, it's still on hiatus. No, it's not dead. The current plan is to start producing new episodes in August. That's the plan, is to start new episodes in August, but Russell talked to me the other day. There's a chance that he and Linnea may do a special one-off episode. There's also other people who are talking. No, we're not just ignoring the people who want the show. We're not doing this just so you'll have to go back and listen to the 3-hour free will episode over and over again to get your own personal, sadistic pleasures. But there's a lot going on. There are some schedule conflicts, and I'll be moving my girlfriend to Texas in July and moving into a new apartment. And we do it at my place, so everything's chaotic at the moment with packing and whatnot, and we're planning on being back in August. In addition, anybody who doesn't get through on the telephone today or doesn't want to can email tv@atheist-community.org. That goes to myself, the co-host, most of the people behind the scenes. If you have questions, comments, criticisms, whatever you like, you can email and it goes through. We can't promise to reply to everybody, although I'd recommend you put either NPR or AETV in the subject line to make sure it gets through some spam filters. And after the show's done today, we do what we always do, which is we're going to Threadgills. We're on the air till 6 o'clock, and we'll be done at Threadgills around 6:30 or so. Any atheist or atheist-friendly person is welcome to come to any of our events. You don't have to be a member to attend. You don't even have to like us that much to attend. Just come on down. And by the way, somebody needs to remember to call Threadgills and tell them we're coming.
Yeah, that's kind of been an issue, hasn't it?
It's a lot of fun. But so you're getting ready to go actually?
Yeah, I'm going to be off for a month. I'm working as second assistant director on a feature film that's shooting up in East Texas. So it'll be nice. I can actually stay with my folks, who I haven't seen in a long time, and stay with them for an extended period of time, and work this job, which I'm sure will be very interesting. They always are, and never really quite sure what to expect, but. Yeah, so it means I'll be out of pocket and won't be blogging at the Atheist Experience blog for pretty much most of the month until after July 4th. But just letting everybody know, I'll be posting some regular updates about my job hijinks on Facebook. So if whoever hasn't Facebooked me already, do it. Go ahead. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to it. It's been, the sort of thing that I've been wanting to kind of get back in the saddle on. Cool. And so.
Well, we've got at least one caller queued up. As a reminder, we can put the telephone number up on the screen so that people can call in. Since we don't have a topic, obviously we're not going to ask you to stay on topic. And
it's going to be a very laid-back show, I think.
We never ask anybody to stay on topic anyway. Why are we here? Why the heck do you guys have a TV show? What is it you want to do? Are you trying to deconvert people from religion? The answer is a lot more complicated than I've given in the past, and it's yes and no. I'm primarily interested in finding out what people believe and why. My only, real concern is for truth. And I'm not going to believe something until somebody presents sufficient evidence, an argument, to justify belief. I think it's absurd to start believing things just because you haven't thought of a better answer, or because something sounded good. It needs to be a little bit more meat than that. So if you want to call in and talk about what you believe and why, that's greatly appreciated. If you want to talk about other current events that relate to church-state separation, religion, atheism, etc., that's fine as well.
Board of Education,
yeah,
oil spills. Yeah. Whatever. Natural disasters.
I passed tons
famine.
of BP stations while I was on vacation. There's not a lot around here.
Yeah, but up where you were.
But up where I was, there were
East
tons
Coast,
of BP. And every time I went past, they've got this beautiful kind of like green sunflower logo. And I just wanted to take it home and Photoshop like oil all over, so it was gripping. But
yeah, I've seen, you can see some photographs on various news sites where the BP signs are being defaced. Yeah. Which I don't approve of, and it's not the right way to do. Yeah. Not the right way to deal with your displeasure about all this kind of thing.
So we'll go ahead and start taking calls. We've got Gary in Manhattan.
Yes, that's correct.
How are you, Gary?
I'm doing very good, Mr. DeLonte. How about you?
Oh, just Matt. Matt's fine, but thanks, I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. The reason I was calling, I actually spoke with your co-host Martin, I believe it is, through an email, and I wanted to present a positive case here today for intelligent design.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, specifically I wanted to discuss irreducible complexity and the Dover trial with you guys. First, I read on your Iron Chariots page, Matt, which I have to say is a very good encyclopedia, very informative. I hear intelligent design is just another form of creationism, and I wanted to ask, what makes you think that?
Well, first of all, I don't write everything that's up there at Iron Chariots. As a matter of fact, I probably haven't written much of what's up at Iron Chariots. But I have said before that intelligent design is creationism in a lab coat, or a Trojan horse for creationism, etc. And it's because mostly it's about the way that it's used. What happened? I mean, if you actually look it up, we've found the transitional form between creationism and intelligent design, and it's Kerr-design proponentists, and it was of pandas and people. Obviously, we talked about in the Dover trial. Everything.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but could I please respond to that point? Actually, the design proponentist.
Sure.
I'm really glad you brought this up because I realize this is one of the leading criticisms against intelligent design, and what I have in front of me here actually is both that reference to the exact quote which contains that term, and a copy of some other drafts actually of the book of Pandas and People, which for whatever reason are not quoted. And I'm reading some of the quotes from them here, and I'd like to read one of them onto the air. Because
what are the dates of those drafts? Because it was basically they bookended a Supreme Court ruling that removed creationism, and the drafts that came before it had creationism and creationists, and the drafts that came after it had intelligent design and intelligent design proponents.
Yeah, but my argument's not that the term wasn't in there. I mean, you read a lot of evolution writings and the term creationist is in there. But what I'm saying is from the content of the actual draft, they say statements like I have right here in front of me. Some master intellect is the creator of life, but such observable instances of information can't tell us if the intellect behind them is natural or supernatural. This is not a question that science can answer. And from what I gathered from my research, this is the same draft in which C-design proponents was found. So what you have here is a quote that's basically saying, we know the supernatural is not part of science, we don't want to go there. So I feel like that's showing the context of the book. While the term creationist might not be in there, it's making it very clear that the purpose of this book is not to invoke the supernatural.